Hey, I'm Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're
Lovespirals.
Can you believe it? We are back after a 5-year hiatus.
That's crazy, considering we did our first Chillin with Lovespirals podcast, I'm guessing like 20-ish years ago. So
2005, so next year would actually be the anniversary, really. Back then, we started with like 12-minute audio podcasts, and it kind of grew as time went on. We thought like 5 years ago that we would start a vidcast, did too, and then pod faded. We did kind of a Chillin with Lovespirals like 9 months ago for the Flux Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
that was huge news.
It was me answering questions that you asked me, but you were just off camera. So it was us talking together. We just edited your part out and just kept mine because it was, for LSD, Lovespirals Downward. This past August 11th, we released the 25-year anniversary of our classic 1998 album Flux. In fact, we released it on the exact date of the 25th anniversary. But here we are. We're back because we have so much news, as you might expect after so many years of not talking to you guys.
I know.
So let's start with the latest news.
Okay.
We have a brand new song and music video for a song that we've been working on over the past like 6 odd months. It's called Noumenon.
Yeah, I think we were actually recording this in the deep of winter.
Yeah, January. I went pretty crazy. I mean, I pulled out a lot of tricks I've never really put into a song before.
I'm really happy with how the music and the lyrics turned out, and I'm also really excited about how the video turned out.
Yeah, it all came out wonderfully. I mean,
so crazy.
I'm not just saying this to promote it. I think it's one of the best songs that I've ever made, that we've ever made. This is like one of my, I'm going to look back, I'm sure, like years down the line, and that Noumenon is one of the best songs I made.
Hopefully so. I mean, we have been known to say that every time an album comes out, but for reals this time, it's so good. I'm so happy about it.
Kind of goes back to the thing I'm kind of good at, I guess, thing I've been doing for most of my career is kind of like fusing different styles of music, even genres together very seamlessly. Genres you wouldn't think would be able to coexist all that well. Like say on LSD's Flux, bringing in like break beats, drum and bass with like dream pop and shoegaze. Yeah. Same kind of thing here, bringing the ethereal shoegaze dream pop thing and merging it seamlessly with kind of more like trap, I guess, like an atmospheric trap sound.
Yeah. I don't know. It's all that years of listening to Canadian music around the house. Yeah, it really is a crazy genre combination, but you won't even think about when you're listening to it. It just makes sense. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, just listen to it, let it take you where it takes you.
So completely uninspired.
So if you haven't already, please check out Noumenon on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, or here, of course, on YouTube Music. And soon it will be on Bandcamp as well.
And if you've bought any music of ours on Bandcamp, you're on our list there, which means we want you to attend. We're going to do what we've done before for Lovespirals Downwards, listening parties, which is kind of like a live stream chat sort of thing where we'll play the 3 songs and we could talk with you like through chat.
3 songs? That was a spoiler.
Uh-oh.
That was a spoiler. So here's the thing. So he said he wanted to do a listening party, and I was like, one song's not going to be a very great listening party, like a 3-minute listening
roll
party.
Roll in over the 4 minutes and it's over. Bye. That was nice.
Yeah. So then I was like, well, a lot of the bands that we like, when they put out a single, they put an instrumental mix on it. So I suggested that to you.
And I went to town and made a really ethereal, guitar-focused instrumental. Really brought the guitars up, just put more sparkle and magic on them.
Yeah, I was just listening to it before this. It's pretty.
But
a little extra synthesizer, too.
Yeah, and we didn't stop there.
No, we didn't.
She actually came up with the idea.
I did.
Said, hey, why don't you try to make like a drum and bass remix of this song? I said, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I've been known to like fuse drum and bass with other styles, like I said earlier.
Yeah. And after all this Flux stuff we've been doing lately,
which we'll talk about,
hearing drum and bass. So in my mind, I was imagining it was going to be like our Ecstatic EP or something, where he would just cut out like a couple samples and lay it over some really atmospheric long thing. But no, He did not do that.
I thought I was going to do that, but once I started getting to work on it, I just took the same song basically and pulled a lot of the trap stuff out basically as far as drums and synths, and laid in a whole new like breakbeat drum and bass song, and then produced it accordingly for it. It just it's weird how it just so effortlessly and naturally became a cool sounding atmospheric drum and bass song too.
Yeah. And then I came in and I had some specific ideas too, like about how to do like a stutter vocal that went all through it, and a couple of other things. And I totally revamped the pre-chorus, like during. Anyways, we had so much fun. It's not even out yet, though.
Yeah.
It's not even out yet. But so that's the thing. So now with 3 songs, we can have a really nice Bandcamp release and listening party, like something worth attending. So you can look forward to that.
Yeah, and you don't have to get these on Bandcamp. We're going to release all the Noumenon remixes and instrumentals out on the major music streaming services too.
There might also be another music video involved. So
yeah, there might be.
You know,
there might be. Just little saying.
I just want to make it fun. So. Yeah, speaking of music videos, I really hope that you check out the music video here on YouTube as well.
For Noumenon.
Yeah, for Noumenon, because, we had a lot of fun. You will definitely recognize the location it was filmed in. We haven't really done a video quite to this degree, I would say, since the Smile video, where you had me go out and film you doing guitar on location, all these different things. We didn't go out on location, but we made the most of the location that we had, that's for sure.
Pretty much turned this room into like a moody, like I don't know, club or a recording studio or something, but you'll check it out hopefully. So yeah, we'll put the links down there, please. I think it's one of the best videos we've made before.
Hopefully they're not the best one ever. Hopefully we can keep going, this is the best song.
No,
this is
we
the best
keep learning
video.
As far as videos, we keep learning more. We get more skills each time we try.
We learn more about production too, in both video and audio. So even though we may be old farts, Ryan will be 57 this year, believe it or not.
Yep, Gen X, they're the same age as Kurt Cobain. Well, he would have been,
Yeah. But, we just keep going. Yeah. A really old friend of mine said that they were impressed to see that I was still so creative at this age, that most people my age had already given up. And I was like, really? I can't not create.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what I've been doing pretty much my whole life. And
oh my gosh,
I can't imagine me just, I shall stop creating music now. I shall not be creative anymore.
That'd be sad. I should mention that Noumenon probably would have came out sooner had not a very big surprise come into our lives.
The Lovespirals Downwards Flux release, which took a little more effort on our part than I thought it would, but this is a huge thing. This is the first time I've ever had any of my music, any of my albums, past or present, whatever, come out on vinyl. And big thanks to Bill at Lost in Ohio Records.
Yeah, he's the one that reached out via Sam of Project.
Beautiful white vinyl here.
Woo!
And,
so nice.
Yeah, then these liner notes are amazing. I mean, I worked with the writer
Jason from Opusine.
Yes, he did an amazing job. I mean, he's so much so. I think Sam from Project Records, which released Flux back in 1998. I think Sam was trying to cajole him into writing a project biography or
he
something
should.
Like that.
That is a book whose time has come. I think, Jason, you should totally do it. Yeah, Jason has covered a number of your albums in Opus, both.
That was great, having someone who knew our work, as opposed to some guy just getting paid, doesn't really care, as often happens for music reviews. And what's really cool is this never released before photograph that was taken by our by Stuart, the person who shot the photography for Flux, shot this around the same time too, thinking it might appear in the original 1998 CD release, but it didn't. But made it onto here too. It's got the credits, liner notes. So anyway,
Wait, let's quickly show.
Yeah.
So that's that blurry face there in the front. That's Ryan, and in the back is Kristen, the lyricist and singer from Psyche and Ring.
We'll put the links to get this vinyl. It sounds really good. William did a really fantastic job on all aspects of the production, the visual, and worked with a proper vinyl mastering engineer and a proper vinyl pressing place, and it sounds rad.
Thanks to everyone who's already bought it, by the way.
Yeah, it's done really well. So if you've never heard Flux, it was what I was referring to earlier in this podcast, this fusion of like breakbeat, atmospheric drum and bass with my traditional Lovespirals downward sound of the ethereal, atmospheric dream pop, little shoegaze. So Noumenon, our new song, is a great follow-up to Flux. Strangely, it wasn't planned that way, having that electronic, like a contemporary electronic genre fused in with my wheelhouse stuff I've been doing for all these years. And the reaction to Noumenon has been amazing. We've been added to like 300 plus playlists on Spotify.
Yeah, maybe more. I'm not even sure. It's been doing great, and we're so thankful. We don't even have a promotions team or anything.
Yeah, it just came out last week on
Friday.
Yeah, Friday, and here we are a few days later. The music video hasn't, as we're sitting right here, hasn't been released to the public yet. That's tomorrow. It's just doing all this just through getting all this attention just through releasing it to our followers.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Heart to you.
And also, too, just last year, we did a remix for Project Records, my old label from the day.
How can I forget? We had so much fun.
That was so cool. Seriously,
my God.
I know I've been saying the best. Seriously, we did a remix for one of their great electronic synth pop dance artists, Alan Electronica. He has this cool song, This Ain't Love. And when Sam let us know that they're looking for a remix, I go, yes, I want to remix This Ain't Love. And I was working on it. I remember finally sent Alan a mix of it. I was really scared because I told him, I think this is the best remix I've ever done in my life. He wrote back and he was just like blown away. Like so much awesome. So when Project finally released this Alan Electronica remixes EP, they chose our song, the remix of This Ain't Love, to be the single, the promoted single for Spotify.
That's right. Probably it was part of what got the ball rolling if you wanted to do some more electronic.
More dark electronic and shoegaze or dream pop mixing. Yeah, check out the link to it. It's a cool song. I mean, it's got all those genres I just mentioned. Plus, it's got like some like deep house going on too. And it was cool having Alan's samples, all his audio just there for me to grab and just start working with and combine our sound on top of it. I think it really set the bar high for us. It got our momentum going production wise, which led to why I think Noumenon sounds, in my opinion, like one of the best productions I've ever made.
Wow.
All right, circling back to the promotions for Flux, I did release about like a month or two ago a video of me in here jamming live on one of my guitars to the song Nova. And I was wearing a vintage from 1998-99 of Flux, Lovespirals Downward's Flux t-shirt. And a lot of people are asking, like, whoa, like, where can I get that? I'm going, well, they don't exist anymore technically, but...
Yeah, well, I decided that I would just recreate the Flux t-shirt for people who wanted it. And so we created, what is it? It's merch.lovespirals.com.
Yeah, I believe that's it.
Yeah.
We'll put a link for sure.
Yeah,
check it out.
So you can get the Flux reissue tee. You can get it in green like it was originally, or now in black. You can also get a hoodie for the first time ever. And then also for the old school people, I took that old Michael Plaster swirly logo, and I made some Lovespirals Downwards merch of that too.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of stuff, huh?
A lot of stuff going on.
And actually, there's more stuff coming out soon
There is
too.
more stuff.
And, we don't want to like give too much away, but make sure you're following us on all our social medias. If you're here on YouTube, not only like subscribe, but hit that notification bell to know when new stuff's come out, because
we're just gonna surprise you out of the blue.
There's more songs in the pipeline, like songs that are done right now that'll be coming out soon. So we don't want you to miss that. You don't want to miss that. So make sure you're following, hit notification. That's the most important part. I've noticed if I don't have that checked off or that bell hit, YouTube the algorithm doesn't send me the notifications about it. I'll miss stuff. Yeah, even though I'm subscribed. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being part of the resurrected Chillin with Lovespirals, and there'll be more to come. I don't think it's going to be a 5-year wait for the next one, huh?
Yeah, please leave a comment down below if you enjoy this content to encourage us to keep doing it. And let us know what you're most excited about from what's going on right now. We would love to hear from you. And I guess that's about it, though. So until next time, keep it chill, baby.
Keep it chill.
Trying my best to be strong.